Yeah, hello, YouTube. So, had this little crucible for a while. So today I'm gonna go ahead and season it. Finally got my lifting tongs made. So, I got a toaster oven up here that I use for my coin rings for when I slipped my mind. What's it called? Anyway, powder coat them. So put that in there. From what I understand, you got to put this about 350 degrees for about an hour to get the moisture out. So I got it set over here on 350, and I turn this up to an hour, high as the timer goes. So we'll let that sit in there for an hour, and then I'll come back and we'll take it from there. So see you in an hour. Bye-bye. Well, I'm back. It's been almost an hour. Looks like maybe 5 minutes or so left. So I've been getting things set up. Had to do a little project for the wife. So about to light the little foundry up here, furnace, whatever you want to call it, the thing. So, which I get the crucible out here. I plan on just starting out with the propane and kind of heat it up slowly. I think it takes, I saw someone posted like 1,365 degrees for the borax to melt. So I don't need a whole lot of flame to start out with. So getting a nice circular motion down in there. It's kind of hard to see. Got the lifting tongs, which, like I say, getting the moisture out of the crucible for an hour. So kind of what we need to do here too, probably, is, so I haven't had this fired up in quite a while, and it's out here in the weather. Start putting a little heat to it, get the moisture worked out. So I figure I kind of think maybe I made the hole too big on top, but not really sure. So I'll just kind of block off a little over half of it. Take the ray gun and see what we got down there. Yeah. $470, $480, $450. So it's kind of all over the place, but 400 degrees isn't bad. I've got it all set up with the siphon hose in and everything else. Guess that probably a little steam coming out there, I imagine. I don't think there's anything else in there to burn. So even when I put the crucible in right now, like I say, it's 400 and some, almost 500 degrees in there. And it's been in the oven at 350. So that might be a good temperature to leave it at for 10-15 minutes, and then work up from there. I opened the top of this borax because I was thinking it was probably more of a brick than powder, but it's still pretty powdery. So I guess I should bring the phone so I can make sure that what I'm doing is in the shot. I got this GoPro on the chest, and when I tilt it back, I can't see the monitor on it. Of course, on the phone I can't see the monitor. Don't have much of a, as you can see, I don't have much of a monitor there. If I get it to go landscape, it'd probably help a bunch. Yeah, it looks like it's down to a minute or two, so let me see. Tip it back some more. Just want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. Fingers are kind of cold. Heat feels good. It's 36 degrees out here, and okay, I'm gonna set that on top. This is what I had left of some of that perlite and cement. Okay. So we got this in the pouring tongs. I figured that'd be the safest way to bring this hot thing out. Didn't want to try using gloves. Say a third of the way full. I don't know if that's probably a little over, but that's all right. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Hopefully you guys saw that. Now we'll take the lid off of this. I got this stuff right in my way. Grab my homemade lifting tongs. And my glasses just got steamed up. Saying about 500 and I'm bouncing all over. 580, 370, edge of the crucible, 500. I didn't get it exactly in the center. I could probably move it over a hair more. Another glasses steam up. I want to kind of heat it slow, like I said, and yeah, still getting 340. Turned it up a little. Yeah, that's what I was saying, 230 now. 228, 231. So yeah, we need to heat her up some more. And we got oil siphoning up there for some reason. I don't even have the air compressor hooked up. Turn the oil off. But it's showing 5 pounds, so I don't know why, unless it's just... Well, I'll heat it up slowly and I'll get back to you guys when that borax starts to melt, and then we'll pick it up from there. So we'll see you here in a little bit. Bye-bye. Now, yeah, we're back again. Things nice and cherry red hot down there. Turn our fire off here. Trying to make sure everything's still in camera shot. Okay, now still doesn't look like there's that much in there, really. I took it out once and added more borax to it. I think I need to tilt this camera up a little so you can see what I'm doing here. I can't tell if I'm in view or not. I guess I could try to set my phone up back here and it might help. I don't know. I guess when I watch the video later, I'll know for sure, because I still can't hardly see the phone. This stuff's cooling off. It's still liquid. I'm going to let it up a little more and then try it again. Yeah, it's getting more like a syrup now. I barely got a hold of it there. Yeah, it's getting pretty thick. Let me go ahead and pour that out. Just get a better bite on that thing. Pour it on the bottom of that bucket. Yeah, that's not good. Definitely not good. Let's set it back down in the furnace to cool off slowly. Yeah, made a mess. And then, of course, some of this flakes down into it. May have to start it up and melt it out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna, well, let me see if I can take this rod. It's getting pretty sticky. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn this back on, heat it up, and then see if I can't get that out of there. Get that borax hot again. So, turn the gas on. Shove that all the way in. Wait for that oil to get back up in there. Tried to heat it up slow, but it went a lot faster than I wanted it to. Had it about 500. Next thing I knew it was 9. Turned it up a little bit. Flame going there. If you can see that dial, I was running it about there is where I was running it, so I think I'm going to heat that up, try to get that piece out of there, get that crud out of that crucible, and then I might throw a couple of them cupcake ingots in there, melt them down, and pour it into my other mold and see how that one does. So we'll see you guys here in just a little bit.